Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. Today I'm back on the Crew 2 once again. This time I'm here to check out one of the new cars that was added into the game, and as you guys have seen by the title and by the thumbnail, I am not impressed at all because, like, why? What is the purpose of this vehicle? Like, what? So can someone please tell me down in the comments below, why did someone decide, yes, this is a good idea, let's add this car in the game. This is it, right here. First of all, I'm not really like complaining about the actual car that they well, I am complaining about the car that they chose, but I'm complaining about the spec of the car that they chose. If this was a GLC, I don't know, 63 AMG, right? I wouldn't have complained. I wouldn't have said anything about this thing. You know, maybe somebody would have wanted to drive this thing in real life, but I don't really know. Did I say in real life? I meant the game. Like, somebody would have wanted to... I'm so confused. I'm really just honestly confused as to why this car is actually in the game. So, two of the cars have added into the game. There was a BMW, like, DTM car as well that they added, or like a race car that they added. Not a DTM car, but it is a race car that they added. And then they added this. I don't understand why this is in the game. It's a GLC 250 4MATIC coupe. So, it's the GLC coupe, first of all, which isn't really a coupe, but I don't know. I don't understand why the term coupe has changed over the past few years, where it doesn't actually mean a two-door like coupe vehicle. It doesn't mean that anymore. It just means like it has a sloping roof, and that means it's a coupe apparently. So this is a GLC coupe because it has this sloping roof line. If it's just a normal GLC, I think it has just a normal back end, I guess. Anyway. And it's a 250. Like, what is the purpose of this vehicle? This 250 has 211 brake horsepower. So nice, quick GLC 250 here. Like, for a car game, for a game that literally gives you stuff like the Aventador LP, we have this Shelby GT500, a 370Z, we have Skylines, R34s, McLaren P1s, Koenigseggs. They give you vehicles like this, and then they decide to add this boring thing. Why? I don't understand it. But let's just customize it. Let's see. Maybe they've decided to give us some proper stuff here and actually let us customize it. So first of all, ooh, we got a carbon fiber hood, everyone. I am very impressed here. Let's put that on. Ooh, carbon fiber. That's exactly what I wanted to have on this car. Alright, we can change it. Oh, there's actually a lot of settings for the front bumper, so I'm not going to get my hopes up because a lot of the changes could just be literal, like, minimal stuff like that where you just change stuff from being that to chrome. Okay, so it changed the front end a little bit. I think this was like the closest one, I think, to like AMG spec. Sure, let's put this on. I am like not amused. We'll keep these wheels on. I cannot be bothered to search through all these wheels to try find something interesting for this because this is a very uninteresting car. Rear wing. I don't get it. What's the difference between that one and this one? So one of them is carbon fiber? Yes, one of them is carbon fiber. There we go. Look at that. Some carbon fiber bits and pieces here. We can tint our taillights. Okay. Cool. That looks disgusting. Those look a little bit better. There we go. We got the fake exhaust, everyone. Beautiful. Nice. Oh my god. What is that? That looks terrible. Alright. I think we're going to go with the fake exhaust this time. Very nice. The interior. I mean, I like the interior of Mercedes. Like, I've never had any issues with the interior of these. I'm gonna go with the brown. I love the brown seats. Look lovely in like any car. But they have to be like just brown seats. They can't have like dash or anything like that because that just looks terrible, in my opinion. And then interior material, we could change that to Alcantara if we really wanted to, but that just looks stupid. We change that to piano black. We change it to wood or carbon fiber. Change that to black, and then that's it. We're done. What a brilliant car. I don't understand the purpose of this vehicle in the game. I don't get it. Why? Why do we get a GLC 250? Why not a GLC 63 AMG? Why not a high-end version of this car? I really don't understand it. Let's just drive this thing. I want to drive it stock, though. I want to drive it stock. I want to see what it's like. Alright, ready. Ooh, sounds beefy. Somehow the Crew 2 managed to make this car actually sound somewhat okay. I'm pretty sure it's a 4-cylinder engine. How did they manage to make the sound actually good? They managed to make this thing sound decent. I don't see the purpose of this car. It's literally, in my opinion, the most boring car added to any video game ever. I mean, Forza has a bunch of cars. To be completely honest, actually. To be completely honest. Gran Turismo... You know what? I'm trying to think now, what sort of boring cars has Gran Turismo added into their games? They probably do have quite a decent amount of boring cars added into their games, but like... I don't remember them adding like very basic spec versions of their cars. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think now, but I don't remember them adding any like base spec version of their cars. Oh, they did! They did have it. They did have it. I do remember a basic spec car that they added in the game. A BMW 120 diesel. I remember that. Gran Turismo had a very, very, very crappy car as well. Oh my god. I can't believe that. I was trying to think back, because I knew Gran Turismo had like a gigantic car list. I was trying to think, like, what cars did they have in it that are boring? And then it immediately popped into my head. I mean, that car is like the most useless. I think in any video game I've ever played, the 120D in Gran Turismo series, I guess, because I think they've used it for like Gran Turismo 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think it was in all of those games. But that was jokes. Like, I remember that so vividly. Let's just add some price to this thing. Let's get it to be faster, because right now this thing is just a slouch. It's terrible, it's slow, it sounds kind of iffy. It's just, yeah, cool, whatever. So, 674 brake horsepower out of our 4-cylinder little engine. 226 miles per hour. I'm pretty sure this thing can do 226 miles per hour. Oh, Jesus. Actually, it's still pulling. Okay. Okay. It is still going. I still think this should have added the AMG. I don't see a reason for this car to be in the game. Like the 4-cylinder version of this thing. And then they added this beauty, the M6 GT3, which is just hot. It's just really, really hot. Oh my. Look at it. Oh my. This generation of the 6 Series is just absolutely gorgeous. I don't care what sort of setup it's set as. If it's a race car, if it's the Grand Coupe, if it's the normal 2-door, I love the 6 Series to bits. It's one of my favorite BMWs ever made. I think as a 4-door car, as the Grand Coupe, it is probably my favorite 4-door car of all time. Like, there's no car that can top this thing. So, having this in the game is actually kind of fun. I love how it's just two extremes. It's like one super, super boring car and then this thing, which just looks unreal. And I mean, it's pretty much a race car, so I mean, like, you can't really be disappointed with a race car that they added into the game. See, this is stuff that I expect them to have added into the game, but I didn't expect them to add a GLC 250 out of all cars. Alright, and we're on the track. So this is something that I absolutely love about the crew, is you can just hop on a track whenever you feel like it. Like, you're in free roam, you want to go ahead, go on a track, boom, just go fast travel to a track or go drive over to a track. I love that about this game. I absolutely love that. I feel like that should have been a thing in Forza forever. Like, they should just add a track in Forza. I don't care. Like, to their like free roam games, to the Horizon games, I definitely think that they should add something like this, where you just, like, you're bored of driving around the open world, boom, hop on a track, have a bit of fun on that. Absolutely love that about the crew too, or just the crew in general, because I think the first one had the exact same thing. But yeah, I love that. That's such a good idea. Such a good idea. But yeah, I mean, this is a race car. I mean, you can't really expect me to say anything else about it. I mean, it drives like a race car. It is a race car. It's fast, but now I think what we should do is we should take out the Mercedes and see how good that is on a track. because I know every single person watch this video right now. You guys are at the edge of your seat. You guys are definitely wondering, how fast is the GLC? And how does it handle? Because this game's handling physics are unreal. Alright, it's a little boat-like. It's a little slower on corners. Okay. What are brakes like? Oh, brakes are quite good. We're going a little wide now. That's alright. Nice. It's got loads of power coming out of the corners here. Trying to smash into the wall because that will be very terrible. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like this... There's not enough content in this game. That's what I'm gonna say. There's not enough content in this game. I feel like with this game there should have been so many more things that they could have added that they just didn't. They could have done so many more events, so many things like that. I feel like this... I don't know. I can never come back onto this game and just spend like a decent amount of time on it like I am with Forza. I can't do it. It just bores me to death. But yeah, I wanted to see because like obviously just new cars that came out for this game and I wanted to see what they were. So I hopped on the game and boom, they showed me this absolute disaster here and the M6 and I was like, you know what, I need to make a video and I just show off the most useless car in video game history. I'm exaggerating a little bit for comedic effect, but it is a pretty terrible car. Look at this guy. What do you think, you're fast in your Mercedes? Huh? Think you're fast in your high-end Mercedes? There you go, you don't need a high-end Merc. What a noob. Alright, I'm gonna stop this video. I think that's it. I don't even know what the whole purpose of this video was, but I wanted to make a video on this thing because it was just so awful. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more dumb videos on my channel, then don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this this little video, don't forget to like it. But yeah, that's it for me for now. Why did I take part in this? I guess I'm gonna complete it now, since I've started it. I love how there was a leaderboard in this game, but I just could not be bothered to do like top 1000 on it. Because it was just boring. Wow, I didn't even get to the finish line. I'm gonna stop. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.